Fallin by Alicia Keys. This is a very easy 2-chord song, and we can make those 2 chords even easier with use of a capo, which I will be showing you how to do, but we'll be showing it without a capo as well. The result is the same sound, so you can play along to the recording, and I'll be showing you the little riff, which would normally be played on piano, and I'm really looking forward to uploading some more piano tutorials to my Andy Piano channel. This will be one of them, so you can even learn this song on guitar and piano, even as a beginner at both of those instruments. Looking forward to that. I'll link to it in the description when it's done, but let's make a start. So the 2 chords throughout this entire song are the E minor chord and the B minor chord, which is played like this. Now that B minor chord, don't let the bar chord put you off, because we have some easier alternatives to that, even without using a capo. And remember, with the E minor, a lot of people play it with the first 2 fingers, but a lot of people play it with the middle 2 fingers also, so you have that option. With the B minor, that's the bar chord version, barring it with the first finger at the 2nd fret. But we also have a B minor 7, which is like this, but it's played with the first 3 fingers at the 2nd fret on the 1st, 3rd and 5th strings. Now the thickest string doesn't want to ring out, but the other ones do. And the whole song played on the beat would be to a very slow strum and just 2 strums per chord. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And remember, it doesn't matter whether you use your first 2 fingers or your middle 2 fingers. The choice is entirely yours. Or if you go from the normal E minor to the bar chords, it doesn't matter. They're totally interchangeable. What matters is that the rhythm is nice and even, and that we're trying to get some solid changes between those 2 chords. That is how we would play the riff as well. However, if you've just had a go at those 2 chords and you've thought there's no way on earth you'll be able to do those 2, let's have a look at an even easier option with the capo at the 2nd fret, which may be a preference for you guys, because then we'd be using a D minor and an A minor chord, the standard way of playing both of those 2 chords all the way through the song. So those may be much more familiar to you, and we look at these at level 4 of my beginner's course, which is largely for free on the website at andyguitar.co.uk. So we've got 2 strums of that D minor chord and 2 strums of A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. And with the capo at the 2nd fret, this D minor chord is a lot easier to play as well, because the frets are a little bit closer together, but we want to be making sure that we're all the way to this side of the fret. I would play it with my thumb on top as well for the entire time between those 2 chords, and that is how I would change between them. And if you wanted to strum a little more than that, we could strum 3 times per beat, but with the loudest strum on the first strum of the 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, for example. We have that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And even, I'm using a pick here, but even if you were just strumming with the nail of your first finger or with your thumb, it's going to be that same thing. We want that kind of pulse, but you can hear how we get a brighter sound using a pick. Means for faster changes, but that's the general idea. And again, you've got the whole song to have a go at this with. And with E minor and B minor, I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you. You could even change between them, you know, during the same song. Sometimes use the bar chord, sometimes use the easier version. To play the riff, the riff that would be played on piano first of all, we only need 1 finger down from the E minor. You could have them both down, but we only need 1. And we're going to play from that first chord, string 4, string 2, and then 1. And then play string 1 again, and then 2, 3. So we get... And just practicing that in a loop. a great little warm-up. For the second chord, for the B minor, we only need to play the thinnest 3 strings, and the best way to play the riff, if we're picking it, is just like this. So it's kind of a new chord, but it's still just a B minor. Finger 1, finger 2, finger 3 at fret 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and that would just be... And again, a repetition of that is a great warm-up. But then you guessed it, we need to do one, then the other, and we go down the strings and back, and then change chord. An example first of all. So that is more complicated, and you could just do that a little bit and then go for the strumming version, however you want to play it. But either way, that is how to play the whole song, whether you go for the Capo 2 version or the no capo version. It is a really doable song. You can check out some more videos on the screen now of similar songs that use a couple of minor chords but still keeping it fairly simple, and you can check out more of those at level 4 of my beginner's course on the website, on the Andy Guitar website, and on the Andy Guitar app, which is totally free to download. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in another lesson. Let me know your song requests down below also.